This is a love story. It started about 30 years ago. Ding dong, ding dong. Ding dong, ding dong. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. Oh, hi, hi, yeah. I'm Jane from Greenpeace. No, not pizza. No, I don't have your pizza. Peace. 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 Yes. Yeah, Greenpeace. Yeah, save the whales, the seals, all that. Yeah. I'm in your neighborhood tonight, fundraising for the work we're doing in the Great Lakes. Yeah. Fundraising. Yeah, raising money. Yeah. I beg your pardon? Oh. Well, I'm very sorry to hear that. No, nothing like that has ever happened to me. I'm sure your nephew will be feeling better soon. Yeah, I can see how that would strap you. So maybe just a small donation, and I'll be on my way then. Yeah, $10, that'd be great. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'll wait here. Yeah, great. Here's a Great Lakes fact sheet. It talks about stopping pollution going into the Great Lakes, and yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, they dump directly into the Great Lakes. Yeah, I think it's fucking stupid too. Yeah. All right. Well, yeah. Thanks a lot, and I hope your nephew feels whatever. I hope he recovers. Yeah. I beg your pardon? Lady next door has hemorrhoids. Yeah, sure. I'm skipping that one. So, in the summer of 1988, I walked into the Ann Arbor, Michigan office of Greenpeace, and I applied for a job. I had absolutely no idea. I had no idea what Greenpeace was. I had never heard of it. I didn't know anything about it. I wasn't progressive. I wasn't political. None of that. I had a crush on a guy, and he worked there. And he told me that I would be good at this thing, and I should come on in there. Well, I was moving to Chicago later that fall. I needed a summer job, and let's just say I wanted to get a piece at Greenpeace. So I go in for my interview, and it's kind of an interesting interview. Let's see, my interviewer, Scott, also known as Scummy, had a great beard, and he starts playing with it a lot. And he's like, you don't know anything about Greenpeace. Nothing. I'm going to ask you a behavior-based question to see how you fit in here. Okay. Tell me about a time that you were faced with something that was wrong, and you did something about it, and a change happened. Tell me about that. Well, I didn't have to think very long. I was in college, out of college at this stage, but I'd been living in houses with sloppy, messy people for many years. So Scott, I live in a house of 7 people. 6 of us share one bathroom, and I'm the only one who cleans it. And I'm really kind of getting sick and tired of it, especially because when you take a shower, by the time you're done with your shower, there's like a 4-inch pool collected around your legs, full of scum and pubic hair. And I was the only one who cleaned it, and I got fed up. So I wrote a sign and stuck it on the door, and I said, if somebody doesn't clean this bathroom, specifically this bathtub, by the end of the day, I'm going to begin shitting in the bathtub tomorrow, and I'm going to continue shitting in it until someone cleans it. And that night, I got home, the bathroom was sparkling clean, and the bathtub was beautiful. Finish start tomorrow. This is the truth. This is totally the truth. So I did. I started the next day. I walked into the office, and it was like a Grateful Dead planning tour. The whole thing smelled of patchouli and body odor, but everyone was beautiful. I left the office, and I got really close with this guy who was the trainer. And so the trainer, his name is Jason, and he's driving us out to this thing that's called turf, which is where you go and canvas. It's not where humans live or people. It's turf, so you're going out to turf. And so he's driving, and this is a Detroit suburb, like a very nice, wealthy Detroit suburb. And he's driving me, and he says, so Jane, Scummy, he told you that the money you raise tonight goes to me, right? Because I'm training you. He told you that? What? We're raising money? What are we doing? He goes, yeah, Jane, we're going to go door to door. Yeah, that's what canvassing is. We're going to go door to door, and we're going to ask for money, and it's your money tonight goes to me. He told you that, right? We're going to go door to door for Greenpeace? People give you money for that shit? Oh my God. No, he didn't. Oh, well, okay, that's what we're doing tonight? All right, yeah, whatever I raise goes to you. Okay. Well, that night, I raised $187 for Greenpeace, which was incredible. It was unheard of. It was unbelievable. This excitement in the office was just crazy incredible that this amazing woman was here raising money for Greenpeace. Oh my God! The next night I made $17. Matt and I, the guy I had a crush on, moved to Chicago together. But we weren't together. I told you this was a love story. This is not the love story of Matt and Jane. This is the love story of Lincoln and Jane. And so I met Lincoln in Illinois. Great, Lincoln from Illinois. I met him probably the second or third day I walked into the Greenpeace office in Chicago. I decided to keep canvassing for Greenpeace, and then I had this little side job at a theater. I was going to make it big in comedy. Instead, I work at Greenpeace. So I met Lincoln, and I immediately was struck by the guy. It wasn't love at first sight. It wasn't anything that hokey. It was more of kind of like, that dude is marvelous, and I want him in my life. The way he walked into the office was like he owned the place, and he brought like little joyful, goofy, elfy bunnies with him or something. Everybody was happy to see Lincoln. Where is Lincoln? Lincoln. I was like, this guy is something apparently. And I moved pretty quickly. Some of the people in this audience might know that. About 3 weeks, I had my eye on this guy, Lincoln, and I would, do stuff to get close to him, make stupid comments and things. I think I called him once and had a brand new cat, and I didn't know why it was hiding under the bed. That was my excuse to call him. He knows about pussy. But anyway, we moved pretty quickly, and there was this one night where Greenpeace was planning this big protest, and they were going to go to Calvert City, Kentucky, which is no place you really want to go. Trust me, you don't want to go to this place. It's very dirty, a lot of industry, and they're dumping, all in the Mississippi. It's very polluted, and Greenpeace is going to have a big boat there, and it's going to be a big protest. And so at night, before the weekend, they had this big party where they created banners. They were painting banners, and Lincoln was in charge of making sure the banners got painted right. And so this was kind of an opportunity for me. I knew that he was going to be, doing stuff. And I couldn't go to the protest, which turns out to be an issue. But I couldn't go to the protest, but I wanted to help. And I wanted to help Lincoln. So I come back to the office and I bring back a six-pack of Leinenkugel beer, which was his favorite. And I knew that from overhearing because I was so busy trying to get close to him. So he says, "Wow, Jane, thank you, Leinenkugel. That's my favorite. How did you know that?" Takes his beer. "Thank you. Awesome." He wasn't a really good beer drinker. Okay, so Jane, what we're gonna do is we're gonna paint this banner right here. Okay, so just a second. Let me see what it's supposed to say. Okay. Wait a minute. Environmental justice now for the people of Calvert City, Kentucky, and all those that live downstream. Greenpeace. There's no way this is going to fit on a banner. This is fucking stupid. Who made this up? This banner is going to say environmental justice now, Greenpeace. Okay, so you're going to paint the banner using those pieces of paper, like I showed you, and we're going to space them out. And no, Jane, we don't use stencils at Greenpeace. Okay? This isn't some fucking pep rally at Michigan. Okay, this is real shit. This is Greenpeace. Okay, I'll paint the Greenpeace part, but you paint the environmental justice part. Got it? I couldn't keep my eyes off him. He worked the room magically, going around like a fairy. And he was painting the Greenpeace part perfectly. You know that Greenpeace with that really cool font? He was painting it perfectly all over the signs, all over the banners, telling people what to do, and people listened to him for some reason. He caught me looking at him. He caught me watching him. And he didn't look away. We had this eye contact. And it mattered. This is the kind of eye contact that changes things. It's the kind of eye contact that moves cars and buildings and shit. If that man looking at me that way had told me, "I want you to hand wash the Chicago Bears jock straps all night long," I would have done it. My heart started pounding. It's like getting up into my throat. And my palms were really clammy and sweaty, like my dad's hands were before the Michigan-Ohio State game. Pretty soon, people started to leave, and we were the last two there. Wait, let me use a different voice for this. This is my sexy love voice. People started leaving. It was just Lincoln and me, all alone, in the Greenpeace office. The smell of non-toxic paint filled the room, and there was recycling that needed to be tidied up. So that's what I did. I picked up the bottles and the cans, and I went into the recycling room, and there was Lincoln. We met over the glass recycling. I was separating the glass and the aluminum. Some of the glass fell down into the bin, dangled and jangled and smashed. It didn't matter, because soon his lips were smashed on my face. It started. Eventually, not sure how, we ended up on the floor. A green sculpted carpeting. It was really old and smelly. Actually, what I remember is that Lincoln had forgotten to take his shoes off before he took his pants off. And I was taking his pants off, trying to get him over his shoes. Not anything I recommend. And the thing that was going through my head is, holy shit, what panties did I wear? Hopefully not those ones with the period stains in them and the elastic that had kind of a shoddy edge to it. Pretty soon. I know it's shocking. Pretty soon, I'm on top of the man. We're naked. We're making out really hard. And I'm looking into his eyes. We didn't have sex. There was no penetration. We didn't have sex. I'm looking into his eyes. Hazel, gray, kind of depends on the angle. Green, mesmerizing. They were beautiful eyes. We were dry humping, but nothing was very dry. I started feeling this burning sensation. No, not down there, but on my leg, on my knee. We had been making out so vigorously on the ugly green sculpted carpeting that I worked this enormous, bloody, blistered carpet burn on my leg. There was blood smeared on his legs. It looked like I had my period on him. I actually checked. There was blood on the floor. It's still on that carpet. I'm sure it's still in that shabby office. There was blood stain on the floor. So it kind of ruined the moment a little bit. But no matter. We got up, we got dressed. We said our lovely fond farewells. He drove away and I got on the Belmont bus. I got home at 4 a.m. because I went on the Belmont bus in the wrong direction. But I didn't care. Because I'm in love, I'm in love with a wonderful boy. Or so I thought. Lincoln didn't really take too kindly that I didn't go to the protest. In fact, I went home to Michigan to be with my old ex-boyfriend and go to a wedding. So Lincoln had time to think over the weekend while he was at the protest that maybe he shouldn't get involved with this kind of fast-moving chick who still has some hooks back in Michigan. So Monday comes around, I'm excited to go into work, and I get the cold shoulder from Lincoln. Nothing. No amazing eye contact. No, you should have seen the cool rally. None of that. In fact, the rejection was formidable. Jane, I don't think I want to be in a relationship with someone at work. Reminded me of rejection in general. The job. Oh, we love Greenpeace. Yes, we do, but we just don't give at the door. Yeah, we don't give at the door. Good night. You know, Jane, I mean, I could become your manager someday, and I think that might be odd, you know. I love what you guys do. You're a little bit radical, but balls on you. I give at the office. I don't think it's a really, I don't think it's a good idea, Jane. I just don't think it's a good idea.
My husband makes all of these decisions. I probably even shouldn't be talking to you right now. Good night.
Maybe there's something wrong with me. Maybe I come on a little too strong, or I don't know. I would really love to give you guys some money. I really love Greenpeace, but I'm behind on the mortgage. My wife has ovarian cancer, and our dog bit the neighbor kid. So, sorry, no Greenpeace this year. Good luck with the guy next door. He's a real fucking asshole. Why do I mean, these guys aren't interested. They don't want to be with me like that. Gotta move on. Gotta figure out something else to do. Hey, you! Yeah, you, get off my porch! And don't walk across the grass again! Get out of here! We're not interested in that shit! I mean, these dudes obviously are not interested in me. There's something, I don't know. Yous guys, you're the troublemakers, you're violent, you don't like war, and you blew up that French ship. Get out of here! Fucking Greenpeace bullshit. And when the weekend's over and Monday rolls around, I end up like I start out, just crying my heart out. He don't love me like I love him. Nobody could. I got it bad, and that ain't good. A few months pass. I pine away with unmet love. And I go to New York City for New Year's to hang out with my fun theater friends. And on the way back, I drop people off in Ann Arbor, and I have this nice long drive from Ann Arbor to Chicago. And I thought to myself, it's New Year's, right? Resolution. It's time to move on. This guy is not interested in me like that. We're kind of good, we're getting to be friends now, it's comfortable, and I really just want him in my life. He's a marvelous guy, and I want him in my life. So I'll tell him that the next chance I have. Lincoln, on the other hand, decides on his Christmas break that he does like me like that, and that he's gonna let me know as soon as he sees me, as soon as the opportunity arises. And it arises on a drive home one night from a party. I like driving. I'm from Michigan. So, drive me home, and I tell him, I've just finished telling him that, you know, he doesn't need to worry about me. I'm fine, we're just friends. So he's kind of soaking it in and says to me, so Jane, are you and Dave going out? I saw you guys leave together the other night. You going out with Dave? Why do you care if I'm going out with Dave or not? No, I'm not going out with Dave. But why do you care if I'm going out with Dave? You like me. You like me. You fucker. You like me. You've liked me all along, and you've had me run around and act like an idiot. You fucker. You like me. Yeah. I do. I do like you like that. It just took me a little longer. But yeah, I like you like that. Greenpeace took us to Arizona and San Francisco, where we met some of the best people of our lives. We still recycle, but now we compost. Hey, Greenpeace lady! Greenpeace lady! Yeah, I got this check for you. Over here across the street. Yeah, I'm not going to be home later. I want to give you this check. Here you go, hon. Love you guys. Love you. Mommy, the Greenpeace lady is here. Mommy, Greenpeace is here. Just a minute. Greenpeace is here, and remember, we're going to give them money this year. Mommy,
You know, they saved the planet, unlike you and Daddy. We love Greenpeace.
Our love is here. Our love is here. Our love is here to stay. I told you, it's a love story.